y'all, and welcome to today's video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Today we're going to be talking about Ipsy's choices for the Plus and the Ultimate, and I'm going to be giving you my thoughts, opinions, recommendations on the choice products, and these are also spoilers for the month of November. So if you guys are into spoiler videos, then give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. It would mean the world to me, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, you guys, so we're going to start out by showing you the choice products for the Glam Bag Ultimate. I have decided to keep the Ultimate this month because I figured, you know, I'm here, I'm getting the boxes, I'm giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on them, so I will take the hit with the money to give you guys my thoughts, and if the subscription box gets any better and you guys are wanting to resubscribe, maybe I can help you make that decision whether or not you want to keep it, continue to, you know, spend $50 on it, or just completely cancel. I know last month was a big mess and a lot of people canceled, but I'm going to continue keeping it just so I can show you guys what I got, and you know what I'm trying to say. So anyways, the very first choice product on here for the Glam Bag Ultimate was the Gigi Gorgeous, the Only Blush Duo in Authentic Plus Pride. So if you guys wanted to get a blush for the month of November, you could get a blush. The packaging is pretty. It kind of looks cheap, but it is pretty. But it's a Ipsy collab, so it's Gigi Gorgeous x Ipsy. So the quality of Ipsy's collabs haven't really been all that. So I probably wouldn't recommend getting it, only because it is an Ipsy X collab and the quality might not be there. Now don't get me wrong, it could be a fabulous blush, we don't know, but just going off of the past, I don't know, this one might not be too good, but again, we won't know until we see for ourselves. But as a selection, I probably wouldn't go for it. If you want to actually get a nice blush, I would wait. The next one is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser. I've heard nothing but good things about this, so if you want to try It Cosmetics out in their cleanser, I do recommend this. I haven't tried it before, but again, I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I would give this one a thumbs up here. The next product is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Booster Serum. This was the product that I actually chose personally, but I've heard a lot about Juice Beauty breaking people out and not being very good for their skin because there's, I think they said lemon juice in it or something like that. There's something in it, and for sensitive skin types, it did not work. And even people that it didn't have sensitive skin, it messed with their skin. So if you have sensitive skin, or if you have any reactions to certain ingredients, I would check it out before actually using that as an add-on. But if you do personally like Juice Beauty, I would choose this. I've been wanting to try them. I did choose Juice Beauty as an add-on with my BoxyCharm. It was something different. It was for your under eyes, so I'm excited to try it out, and hopefully I don't have like any weird breakouts from it. I don't really have sensitive skin, so fingers crossed on that one, because I really do want to try. Juice Beauty is very, very expensive, so fingers crossed on that. So the next one is the Wander Beauty Wanderous Rush eyeshadow palette. Now, this palette is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I have the Seascape palette here that I got in one of my Ipsy, it was the Plus months ago. This palette is straight up butthole, okay? It's not a good palette. The shadows are pretty, they swatch okay, but as for putting it on the eyes, it's butthole in my opinion. If you like it, you know, that's good for you. But me personally, this sucked. So I would probably steer clear of this palette unless you really want to try it. Or if you had a good experience with the palette. But me personally, I'm not very good with eyeshadow, and I'm not like, you know, a professional when it comes to knowing things, but I know this was crap when I tried it. So I don't recommend this palette, but get it if you would like to get it. So the next item on here is the Violet Voss Fruit Sorbet Mini Palette. It's the fun size palette, and I'm kind of annoyed, honestly, because I just spent 1,200 point purchases on this palette, and I could have just gotten it in my box. I didn't ever figure that it would come in a box, so that's why I got it, and it was really pretty, but I have it here, and I do have to say, in person, this palette is super, super pretty. So if you want to try something from Violet Voss or just a really nice palette, I would get it. And this yellow here, I swear, looks like it's gonna be the best yellow I have ever seen. The pigmentation on this is great, especially for a yellow, because those ones are like really hard to have some pigment. But I do recommend this palette if you would like to get an eyeshadow palette. This one is the way to go, especially over the other palette. And the last choice item for the Ipsy Ultimate for the month of November is the Murad Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening Serum. I know Murad is really good, and if you have any kind of like dark spots or you want to brighten your skin up and lighten it up, and you have age spots, this would be probably a good product for you. I'm not sure if it works, but again, Murad's a really good brand. So if you are older and you need something to help with dark spots and age spots and all that stuff, then this might help you out. So this would probably be a really good product for you to try and see if it works for you. So now let's move on to the choices for the plus, and my sweet baby Lacey sent me her selection, so thank you, girl. So her selections for the plus was, the first one was the Gigi Gorgeous, the 6 Sculpt Bronzer Duo in Turnt Plus Extra. Again, the packaging's pretty, it looks cheap, and it's an Ipsy collab, so is the quality gonna actually be there? I don't know, but if you want to try a really nice bronzer, I probably would pass this up because, again, we don't know the quality of this, and just from the past, this might flop. So I would probably steer clear and wait until you get an actual good bronzer that we know is good. The next is a Ciate London. This is the Courtney Act Stamp and Drag Eyeliner. It looks like it looks fat, like the tip looks really big, and I'm not really sure what's up with the other side, if it's like supposed to help wing your liner out. It might be a product you might enjoy, I'm not very sure. I just think personally the tip looks a little too big for me. I prefer like something itty bitty and thin. I use my e.l.f. liquid liner and it's thin. I did make my eyeliner today pretty thick, so it makes it sound a little contradictory, but I don't really like anything jumbo, but if you do and you don't mind, you might like this. Ciate London is a good brand, so that's an option for you. And then next up from Ciate London, again, this is a dewy stick in Glow. I don't personally like any kind of stick products, but if you do, this might be a good option for you. Again, Ciate London is a good brand, and this looks like it would be really pretty, but I would probably recommend, instead of actually applying the stick here, you use your finger and then dab it on. That's the best way. I had a stick one, and I always did that when I used it, but then I wound up giving it away because I just didn't want to fiddle with it. But again, this is something you might like if you want some kind of like highlighter. Next up is from Murad. This is the Skin Perfecting Lotion. Murad, again, is a very good brand. So if you guys want some kind of lotion that's supposed to perfect your skin, then this is the choice for you. Also from Murad, this is the Rapid Relief Acne Spot Treatment. So if you're someone who suffers from acne, this might be a really good product for you to try out. It doesn't look like it's a very big tube, but again, it's supposed to be spot treatment for acne, so you're not going to need a lot of it at one time. So it's not something you would rub all over your face. You would just kind of dab it wherever you have an acne spot, and it's supposed to help out with that. So if you do suffer from acne, or you break out during your monthly time, or so be it, whatever it is, this might be something you might want to try out. So there you go. And then the last choice item for the plus for the month of November is the, how do you say this? Seraphine Botanicals Happy Hibiscus Palette, 99% natural blush palette for all skin tones. We've been getting a lot of blush palettes pretty much every single month for the past couple of months I've gotten a blush palette. So if I had the Plus, I wouldn't pick that for that purpose. But the colors do look really pretty. Online, they look darker, but every palette that I've gotten before, I said I didn't like because they looked dark, and they wound up not being dark when I got them. So I can't really say if these are gonna be dark or not, but that bottom left, yes, directions are hard. The bottom left color looks really light, so at least you can get away with one shade for sure. So if you want to try out a blush palette, I would try this. Why not? So that's really all I have to say about it. So these are all of the choices for the Ultimate and the Plus. So there were some duos that I could pick up for $5 or some bundles, and I looked through them and I really didn't feel like I needed anything. I'm just gonna let you see the image here. There's like a mask duo, the Purely's Watermelon Skincare duo, a Sweet Lip duo, Sparkle and Shine Lip duo, which I do have that Estate lip gloss. I never use it. I think I have 2 of them. I literally never use it, but it's really pretty. So if you want a gloss and you want to try out Ciate London, that might be a really good bundle for you to get. And then there's a moisturizing body duo and a brightening skincare duo, and one of them is I Do Care. So if you want to try that, I really like the brand I Do Care, so that's something that you might be interested in trying as well. And then there's a Tetris lip duo. Again, Ipsy quality, don't recommend. And then a hand duo. So one looks like a hand sanitizer and like a cream. A Sapphire eye duo. It looks like a loose pigment maybe from Dominique Cosmetics. I don't mess with loose pigment, so I don't really like them. I do have a few from them. I have never really used them. And then there's a glowy complexion duo, so that's going to be a full-size Pixie blush, I believe. So I would probably pick that up because I use my Pixie blushes that I got as an add-on a few months ago all the time. I really like those. But I don't really like how the Ciate London like highlighter is like a pan where you would have to put it in like a Z palette or something. The other one, there's another blush duo. Those are like weird brands. I don't know. And then another cheek duo. So if you want any of that, then you can get those for $5. And then there's bundles, and these were $16. There's an Ipsy travel bag bundle, which has a tiny little hair straightener and a hair mask and something else. I don't know what it is. I can't tell. And then a Juno & Co. microfiber sponge bundle. I've heard of this brand a ton, and I've heard people talking about their microfiber sponge. So if you want to try that out, that's 4 for $16. But I mean, I don't really know how they work. I haven't seen people's reviews on them, so I don't know. And then there's a ColourPop Cosmetics Disney Villains lip bundle for $16. And you know what? I would pick that up out of everything. I didn't because I don't personally wear a lot of actual lipsticks, which is why I didn't pick anything up from the Villains collection. Even though I really liked that like Corella DeVille shade. But if you guys want something from ColourPop and their Disney Villain lip bundle or collection or whatever, pick that up. I know ColourPop's lipsticks are good, so you won't be disappointed with that. And then the last one is a Express Tan bundle. Never heard of their brand, so I probably wouldn't recommend, but who knows, they might be good. Comment down below if anything on here is actually good that I said I didn't have a clue if they were or not. And of course you can get mystery bags for $14, or for $32 you can get a Glam Bag Plus, which is well over the amount of money that you would actually spend if you got it. But if you wanted to get another one, you have the options. So I hope that these choices and my opinions can help you out on the choosing process. And that's pretty much what I'm here for. I'm just wanting to help you guys make, you know, decisions even though my decisions are probably not that great, but I just wanted to help you. So that's the purpose of this video, and I want to get it out as soon as possible before the choice closes. So I am going to also make a spoiler video right after this, but I will post this first so you guys can make sure you see the options and hear me out before you choose. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to look out for my spoiler video coming after this one, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!